Hey guys, welcome back to some more Bound by Flame. I'm the Midman and I've been drinking a little in preparation for this game. This is probably going to go very poorly. Wait, what? Oh yeah, I remember now. We're supposed to go, wait. Alright, here we go. I got my daggers out, I'm good. There's no... We've got to go take out some... There's the healing potion. Oh God. No, no, no. Why wasn't I paying attention? Ah. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Break lock on and run right quick. All right, here we go. There we go. That's a little bit better. Oh, you missed. Nope. 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 I'm gonna own your ass. Ow. Look at this guy just blocking with a shield like, oh, protect me, Lord. And the flame goes through the problem area. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Oh yeah, what's up? Oh, you? Oh God, that was a critical shot. This game is definitely a shitload more challenging when you have been drinking. That's what I can say about this game. And I'm already bad at the damn game. That's the sad part. Guess I eliminated all... Ah, shit. Come on, buddy. Nope. Yeah, you can keep hitting me with your arrows, but they don't do nearly as much damage as this asshole here. Nope. Nope. Just stab the shit out of him. Come on. Defeat the blockades. There we go. Fucking bastard. Look at these dead bodies. Tainted blood. Oh, tainted blood. Sometimes I feel I've got to run away. Where's the guy in the... There's a dude up there in the tower that didn't help me any. Huh? Huh? I couldn't tell if that was openable or not. I had to look at it a couple times like, I don't know. Looks like it might be, but then again. Alright, so we've removed the blockades that were a problem for my group. I'm kind of fucking curious as to what my my undead bro, who I sent back to camp, is doing right now. Like, I'm kind of concerned for him. He's an interesting dude. Give me gold and raw metal. Fantastic. No, climb up. No, Edwin. I hate the fact that that prince. What?
As well that you are returned. A creature that seemed like a dead thing came. It claimed you had sent it.
Yeah, he's a potential ally. Don't worry about it.
I fear I attacked him, and arrested him. He tried to talk to me, but I felt safer with it under guard, considering his face.
Where is he now?
He is with the Red Scribes.
Perfect.
Oh, joy. Those guys are all backbiting bastards. Hey, buddy.
Good day, even if the expression isn't necessarily appropriate. Can I help you?
Show me what you have to sell.
Alas, not much. I'm missing so much equipment, but have a look. You might find something you like.
Well, let's see. Dude, that looks kind of awesome. It's only a step up in interrupt and damage, though. That's a step up for chance to critical hit, and oh, it's a... Look at that axe, man. If you saw somebody carrying that shit, you'd be like, nah, I'm good. I don't want to mess with them. Minus 12%. It does give me interruption resist, and this doesn't really do anything. That's because I haven't upgraded them. Minus 1%. So what that tells me is that I get interruption resist and... Huh. I think it's all about the looks, man. Because, see, the reason that these are so damn buff is because of what I've equipped them with. I like that, but physical resistance goes down. This one has physical resistance up and ability to interrupt. Does more damage, though. That's a chance of critical. That's such a good looking... Oh, it's so good looking, you know? I think we're just going to hold on to our stuff for now. That's my decision. Hello, my friend.
Mithras, do you have a moment?
Absolutely. I want to chit-chat with this guy and see what's up.
I'm going to need your experience, Mithras. Come with me.
At last, I was starting to get a little bored.
Mathras has joined the group. Fantastic. All right, so we have our party member.
Do you have a moment?
My dear, I have all of eternity.
Why you keep calling me my dear? Who are you exactly?
Exactly.
I am Matras, immortal and unique.
Right. So why aren't you out there hanging out with your Deadwalker friends?
First of all, I don't have any pals. I'm a little too old for that. Secondly, I find your implication that I'm associated with them most unpleasant. I have nothing in common with those...
He's right. He is intelligent as opposed to
I've been around
them.
for 6,000 years and I'm still very much alive, thank you. I admit this body is looking a little worn.
A little worn?
6,000 years old. Hey, you don't look a day over 250.
Really?
You flatterer. I did, however, lose a toe this morning. Nonetheless, these dead walkers are simply corpses that are animated by...
I did, however, lose a toe this
Whereas
morning.
I am an immortal spirit who changes bodies when they wear out. There's absolutely no similarity.
So he's not a dead walker, he is a spirit. Yeah, it's not so dumb.
That's not so dumb. It's what allows you to go on having an effect on the world, I guess.
Exactly. I give these bodies extra life that they would not have had if they'd stayed dead. Though, of course, these days, it's unlikely they would stay dead for very long.
So he is not one of the dead walker princes, he is actually a spirit. Sweet, we need to talk about that.
Talk about your style.
What would you like best? Perhaps I should use Espehor the Ancient's fighting technique. Or
What?
something more visceral, like that of Manipur Three Blades.
You have a fucking stick, what are you gonna do? Be more defensive.
Try to fight more defensively. You tend to rush in. Try to
I don't know that at all because I haven't fought with him, but whatever.
Finely observed. Very well. I shall follow your instructions.
Thank you. With your fucking weird... Alright, that's it for now. I have some
I
questions
want
for
to
you.
ask you a couple of questions.
Why'd you come to Cathaldrus?
Why did you come to Carolfas?
Why not? There's one thing you should know about eternity. It can be rather dull. So I do my very best to be in the right place at the right time. The place where it's the most fun.
Fun. You think this is fun?
Well,
The struggle for humanity is always fun. Shut up, dog!
respect. I'm
God.
just bored.
They don't ever fucking do that unless I'm recording. What do you know about dead
What do you
walkers?
know about the Dead Walkers?
Apart from the fact that they're an incongruous mass of corpses with appalling bad taste that are animated through the use of magic, nothing. I can tell you that the power necessary for their creation and to keep them working is far beyond the magical abilities of any of your contemporaries.
Contemporaries, really?
Since it's obvious they're incapable of any decision-making or strategy,
Unless they have a
can be
brain.
controlled from a distance. All of which suggests the Ice Lords who are controlling these things are rather powerful. Something, I grant you, quite difficult to believe when one saw them start out at the same pitiful level of incompetence as their brothers, the Red Scribes.
Wait, the Red Scribes and the Ice Lords were brothers at one point? That was some big lore he just dropped on us. Have you ever seen a situation as desperate as this one?
Have you ever seen a situation as desperate as this one?
Honestly? Well, no. You are, as you might put it, fucked. Or at least the mortals seem to be. But you carry something within you that may modify things somewhat. And it is this seemingly insignificant detail, this flap of a butterfly's wing,
Really?
which may eventually change the apparently manifest destiny of the world as you know it.
We're referencing the
This
butterfly effect
thing,
now.
as you call it, has never before walked the earth. Neither he, neither it, nor any other of its kind. If they had, I would know of it, believe me. Consequently, and in spite of the...
So we are the first of our generation ever.
There may be grounds for you to feel a slight glimmer of hope. That is, of course, if it is your desire to avert disaster.
Well, that's comforting.
What happened to the Elven King?
What happened to the Elven King?
I think he was simply lacking in strength of will and determination. They transformed him into an arch-lich. It's a particularly delicate and extremely dangerous magical process that could only be performed by an Ice Lord.
So there was an Ice Lord
It
in the
can
vicinity
only be
recently.
performed on an elf, and then only one who is desperate to live.
How so?
Elves have many flaws, but most of them do have a very profound sense of duty. If an elf believes he is going to be tortured to make him reveal the secrets of his people, for example, he can literally will himself to die.
Really?
It would seem that this king was desperate to continue living at any price, rather than dying with honor. That is what allowed them to turn him into an arch-lich.
But we just stabbed his ass. He wasn't like an arch-lich. We killed him with ease. So do you know who I
Do
am?
you have any idea about what I am becoming?
In all my long lives, I've never seen your like. Even the term demon seems to be designed to cause confusion. I have seen real demons when I lived as a war drum player amongst the dwarves.
Dwarves are just legend. You're yanking my chain.
It would be churlish to mock someone when it is so easy. Thus the dwarves did exist, and I was once one of them. They used to use these little creatures, barely the size of toddlers, in their enormous forges. They were little red creatures with tiny horns and a wicked air about them. You see, they were able to survive in the flames. The dwarves called them demons. You look a little like one of them, only much bigger. And you have an even more pronounced affinity with fire. I'm reserving judgment about
I like the fire and ice motif that they have going on. You know, that the ice lords can only be defeated by the fire that is within you. I actually find that pretty cool.
Is to face the ice lords. It is entirely possible that you are the fruit of an attempt to rebalance the forces of nature. Alas, I have no idea which entity is behind all of this.
So how's it going with Sybil?
How are things with Sybil?
What a charming young girl. Her hunger for knowledge reminds me of myself in the distant past, when I was young and still living in my first body. I imagine that if I still felt any physical desires, I would happily give her a good few hours of one-on-one experimental physical training.
Really? Let's change the subject on that note. That's it for now, bud.
Talk to you later.
I find that extremely interesting. All right, onward with the story, I say.
They attacked the wrong person. How dare they condemn our king to such a macabre fate? My father. It's time for us to repay the Deadwalkers in kind. I want to see them destroyed, so not a single one of those dead ever dare set foot in our streets again. We're going to launch a massive assault to take back our city. It is time to turn the tide of this war. Vulcan, we will need you and your extraordinary abilities.
Really?
We have to send
I'm sure my demon will have something to say about that.
I'm counting on you. I know that you can be stealthy and incredibly effective. A few soldiers will be going with you. This is our best chance. Blackfrost doesn't seem to be here anymore, and most of his forces went with him. But before we launch the assault, we need to strengthen our army. I've been told there are prisoners in the city. If we free those soldiers, we can add them to our ranks. We're also going to need to get our equipment in as good shape as possible. We're fortunate that our smith has survived. Let us hope he'll be able to provide us with everything we need. But it's better to make sure.
Thou knowest that Blackfrost's palace will take us to the world heart, yet still thou dost waste thy time in vain battles. Thy stupidity knows no bounds.
Vulcan, I need your help.
What, sorting books? Observing swamp critters? You don't think I have better stuff to do right now?
Of course you do.
That's not fair. I'm not stupid. I understand that what is most important now is the fight, and our soldiers...
The Freeborn Blades will do just fine. Don't you worry about that.
Not them, the other human soldiers.
Oh, your freckles speak volumes.
I'm not sure we can count on them. They've already lost the war. They're only staying here because the elves are protecting them, and they've got no fight left in them. They have to believe they can win. They have to fight alongside the elves and the Freeborn Blades. I've tried talking with them, but they treat me like a child. Maybe they would listen.
Shut up!
Me? Most regular soldiers don't have time for mercenaries.
They just need to get their spirit back, boost their morale. I'm sure you could find some words to help them.
Huh. Okay. So.
Vulcan, come here. I need to talk to you about...
What the fuck, man?
While you were in the city, the Deadwalkers apparently began stirring. Several scouts have disappeared without a trace. They can't just have been ambushed by chance. Someone must have given their routes to our enemies. I'm afraid we have a traitor among us. Though if that's the case, I don't understand why we haven't been attacked by the Deadwalkers yet.
Oh, they're gonna blame my undead buddy.
Is that these disappearances pretty much correspond to your arrival here, which means that Your living dead friend.
What'd I say?
is the prime suspect. Even if it's just as possible that it's one of the Red Scribes, or even one of your people.
And why can't it be one of your people?
Why would he do that? And above all, why would he wait until now to betray us?
Because there are other people to blame it on now. No, because the prince is back.
Maybe he reacted to the prince's return. He may have expected you to lay down your weapons, and when he saw you were gaining hope again, he decided to speed things up.
Maybe. Regardless, we have to find the spy and silence him. You have demonstrated your effectiveness and discretion. Can you take care of this?
Sure I can. I'll take care of everything.
Of course, I'll look into it.
I'll take care of fucking everything. Why the hell not?
Since you arrived, the enemy seems to be aware of our every move.
Truly. Surprising that they haven't yet arrived here to destroy this camp. Most interesting. Or perhaps very stupid.
Well, they are
I
undead.
do feel sorry for you. One doesn't seem to be able to put one's trust in anyone these days.
You don't understand. What I want is...
But I understand perfectly, my dear boy. I'd merely hoped that you were above this kind of nonsense. Since when I arrived
I'm just
here,
investigating,
I've been
man.
surrounded by your friends. Something that rather precludes the possibility of me talking to the enemy. I have not once left the camp, and no one deigns to speak to me of strategy, which is a pity, given the evident levels of incompetence of your general.
Oh, wow.
Thus, it seems obvious that these suspicions are unfounded. You know, since arriving here, I have the odd feeling of standing in a turnip field.
Why a turnip?
Turnip field?
Yeah, okay, good. Good
Yes.
question.
It must be all the superior intelligences that surround us. Trust me, child. You should leave this area as swiftly as you may.
You would know more about the Deadwalkers than us. Who do you think the spy is?
Walking around in a dead body doesn't make one an expert on all other dead things, young man. In fact, I find the suggestion vaguely insulting.
Shut up.
But I have learned to trust my experience, something that you, despite your youth, should attempt to do also. I imagine we could quite easily reduce the possibilities. Firstly, the traitor must be able to enter and leave the camp without being stopped.
Makes sense.
Then, it must be someone who can observe your comings and goings without drawing attention to themselves. Lastly, it is someone who knows your plans. Someone who knows your military commander's orders. That alone excludes a large number, particularly the undead here. In your place, I should go and question the camp watchman. Logic suggests they will have seen something.
Thanks for the tips. I'll get right on it.
That actually makes sense. That's it for
Catch you
now.
later.
Alright, so we can go... You know what? Let me go... I'm going to go chit-chat and... well, I say chit-chat, but I'm actually going to go sleep. Right over here. Oh, yeah. Sleep until dawn. We're going to sleep until dawn, and that'll be the end of this episode. You got a lot of... Actually, you got a really big, just huge ton of lore dropped on you this particular episode. So I hope you guys are enjoying it. Thanks for hanging out with me, as always, in the Bound by Flame universe. And until the next time I see you, I'm the Midman, and I'm going to get the hell out of here for right now. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.